some sports, baby. I know my sports, baby. From the field, the ring, the octagon to the court, baby. The new kids on the block. Over there, Fox dominating the debate. Now they take a second take. Oh, hold up, wait, it's time to skip all the other stuff. It's shining sharp, Peter Sharpest, that's why he cutting up. You don't know Skip Bayless rock, you been under one. Eyes don't lie, just hope you see where I'm coming from. Fox Sports 1 of 1. No mercy, no mercy, no mercy. And I won't back down. No.
So you think that the Cowboys rely too much on their stars, that we don't have any depth?
I'm not gonna say you don't have depth, but you don't use your team. Your coaches don't know how to use your team in a manner that all of them can play together. They bank too much on their stars, like how you bank on Dak, how you bank on Zeke. Yeah, they're gonna go off because they're great players, but you need to get them some help. They can't do it all by itself. Ain't no team gonna win in this NFL.
This year is about getting help. This is why we did the addition by subtraction, trying to get rid of Des Bryant. We were trying to get role players because we didn't think that we needed just one person to throw the ball to. In hindsight, I'm thinking that they probably wish that we got somebody else, that we did something else, but we're gonna roll with what we have. And I think now they're starting to utilize the whole team. They're starting to utilize more of the playbook in the last couple weeks you've seen. Dak has had a decent game. You find ways to utilize Tavon Austin. You try to get the ball into the tight ends' hands. And they're not great tight ends.
Okay.
We're the youngest team, second youngest team in the league. Give us time to develop.
Okay, I understand that. I definitely understand, being young teams and everything. But what I'm saying is, you're playing in a division with teams that are winning now. You have the Philadelphia Eagles, and then you have the Redskins who are trying to win now. You even have New York Giants that's trying to win now.
But they're not winning now. That's the difference. If you look at the division and you look at who's
where, not winning,
who's where, we're right there in the thick of things.
Yeah, but when y'all go divisional play,
we're already up because we beat the Giants. The Redskins, Alex Smith has never beaten the Cowboys, and he won't beat them this year.
Alex Smith.
They have no outside receivers. They have Jamison Crowder in the slot. They have Jordan Reed when he's healthy. They have Vernon Davis. Even though he's older, he's still Vernon Davis. I'll give him that. They're all pretty good at offensive line, but they don't have a running back. You want to talk about AP? AP is cool. AP's older. He's not the same.
I don't care what you say. AP ain't slowing down.
He will slow down.
No, he's in top shape.
Look
he's
what
in
happened
top
to
form.
him last year.
I don't care. LeBron is in top form.
Okay.
LeBron is in top form.
LeBron also doesn't have to bang every play.
AP is playing ball. He's in top shape. His
Look what happened last year with Arizona. Do you remember? He was good the first 2, 3, 4 games, and then he started to fizzle out. That's why they didn't resign him.
If you watch the Redskins play, they know how to use him. He's not a 3-down back. Well, they're not using him again like the Cowboys do. They use Zeke for 3 downs.
Well, Zeke is a bell cow. I mean, Zeke can do everything.
Yeah, but
AP can't catch.
Yeah, but that's he can do everything. But it will help to get him some playmakers. I mean, you do have Taylor Austin. He's a playmaker, definitely certified.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Played against him, know it, certified.
Oh yeah. What was the little thing you told me? What did he do to you? What happened?
Nah, that ain't important.
No. It's
not important. He's cold, but he got to get back to his top shape.
We don't utilize him the way I think we should.
So with that said, do you feel like the Cowboys? No. Let me finish. That said, do you feel like the Cowboys is going to make it to the playoffs? And right now, what week are we in? Week what? 3, 4?
Yeah.
Do you feel like the Cowboys can make it to the playoffs? Playing how they playing right now, you think they're going to make it to the playoffs this year?
Yes. You laugh, and let me give you my argument. Do you realize the Cowboys have a top 5 defense? Do you realize the Cowboys are top 5 in scoring defense?
Bro,
do you realize the Cowboys get top 5s in sacks? Do you realize the Cowboys have the NFL leading rusher? Do you realize the Cowboys is just now starting to find their groove with the passing?
You have the NFL leading rusher because your top wide receiver has 7 receptions.
Of course. Zeke can catch the ball too.
Zeke can
catch the ball too.
Yo, in this NFL, there's no way that in this NFL now, the way they're putting teams together and the way the teams are set up and the type of players that are playing, they're in their primes. And millions of players that's in their primes just balling. Bro, there's no way in hell the Cowboys is gonna make it to the playoffs.
Are you not seeing that?
As in week 4, it's a problem when you play at week 4. When it get to week 4, yeah, you might not mix week 1, week 2, week 3. When it get down to week 4, week 5, week 6, and you not mixing, it brings on more problems. We have dogs. Nothing but dogs. What you mean where?
You have 2 good receivers. That's it on offense.
How many receivers y'all got good on y'all's?
How many linemen do we have good and running back? And then a quarterback.
We got a running back too. We got a couple running back. You said
That's how you know you don't have a good running back, because you have a couple running backs.
You got a couple running backs.
Yeah.
Freeman's a good running back.
He's a good running back.
He's a good running.
Zeke is a great running back.
Zeke's a great running back, but Zeke can't do it by himself.
Well, until they figure out how they're going to do it, then Zeke is doing it by himself. I think they're going to keep running the ball with him, play action, open up they're going to keep putting 8 in the box, 9 in the box, stacking the box, opening it up for the deep play action. Because they don't respect the receivers. They don't. So they're like, they can play on one-on-one.
I do like the way Zeke is running back to running the ball. Instead of doing all that stutter stuff, that hopping, and go ahead and hit that hole, because you're big for a reason. And you run like that for a reason.
He had to play his way into shape. He was out of shape. He didn't get to touch the ball in preseason. Dak didn't get to throw the ball in preseason. Do you realize they didn't play one snap in preseason? They played a couple snaps, I'm sorry. They played, I think, 4 series total, if that. The whole preseason. They didn't play that third preseason game where everyone plays the whole game. They set them down because they were scared they were going to get hurt. This is why the first and second game they look like this.
There is nothing that me and you are going to agree on. Just, you know what I mean? Just due to the fact that...
Did your team play in the preseason?
Due to the
Did
fact...
your team play in the preseason?
Yeah, we played in the preseason.
And it came out looking okay?
What you mean okay? Never look good.
Cowboys didn't play in the preseason. Their stars set. The people that played are people that are on the streets or on somebody else's practice squad.
Yeah, I understand that. But,
So how would they expect to come out looking great off break?
But for the type of team that they are, you know what I'm saying, they don't have the best... They don't have stars on their team like that. Dak is young, so he needs receivers. That's the best thing. That's the best thing. Yeah, but when you have a star that can take some of the attention, that is a positive.
Yeah, I think
help you out.
losing Witten unexpectedly really hurt. I think if he was still here, that would have been the person he went to. Now they're trying to find that star, and that's why they keep bringing everybody off the streets. We'll see what happens. They're looking better than your team. I can say that.
No way.
In our division, yes.
And what you mean in your division? Yo, we look
We
good.
win.
Patrick Mahomes is thrashing the league. Didn't they thrash y'all? Didn't they beat y'all?
No, he didn't. Actually, and last year, we beat them. The same concept.
Yeah, but you wouldn't beat them this year with Patrick Mahomes. Y'all not going to beat them.
Aren't they in your division?
Yeah.
That's him. That's you should worry about it. See, you're not going to win your division.
We good. We're gonna knock them off. We're gonna beat them.
Really?
In KC.
I would love to put something on that. I highly doubt that.
Bro, you're crazy.
I would love to put something
Bro,
on that.
we just stopped him. He went off because he's in that type of zone.
Uh-huh.
He's still gonna go off.
Uh-huh.
But any other team, we'll figure out
how they play.
Yo, we got great coaches over there in Denver. I'm not gonna necessarily say Vance, but you know what I'm saying. We got a lot of great coaches. Got great.
Y'all don't have enough weapons to stop all theirs.
What you mean stop all this? Stop what? We stopped them.
Sorry.
We shut them points down. Everybody else is getting thrashed.
No. Who else is in your division?
What you mean? We stopped them. We didn't just stop them.
Who else is in your division?
You got the Raiders.
Okay. And then we don't worry about the Raiders.
What you mean don't worry about the Raiders?
I don't worry. The Raiders are trash. They Khalil Mack. And I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, that was a bad choice.
Yeah.
Bad choice.
Why did he do that? Why would you do that? And then he said, this guy's out there getting sacks every week, and we can't find a pass rusher.
Yeah,
That's what he's saying.
Gruden should have paid him. That would have definitely helped him.
Gruden got that money. Gruden made the money that he was supposed to make. Gruden got that $100 million. Anyways, y'all not gonna win a division.
I ain't gonna say we ain't gonna win, bro.
We got it better.
Bro, Case Keenum is a great quarterback, bro.
Stop putting great in front of his name.
Bro, you're crazy.
If he's so great, why he can't stay on the
He's
team?
a great quarterback.
If he's so great, why can't he stay on
He's
the
the most underrated quarterback right now in the
He
NFL.
can be the most underrated quarterback. Actually, he's not the most underrated quarterback.
Who is him? Who is
more underrated than him? Alex Smith is more underrated than he is.
No, Alex Smith balled everywhere he went and played. San Francisco, Kansas City, and he came over
So
here.
why doesn't he get the respect he deserves?
No, Case Keenum comes from Division I single A, but he come from at that time.
You want to talk about somebody that's balling that didn't play at a high level school?
No, I'm just saying he broke all the records and he plays ball. If you watch him play, he knows what he's doing. He knows how to read his keys.
He makes mistakes and you know they're going to happen. It's just waiting for him to make
quarterback make mistakes.
No, he makes them more often than not. He has a lot of Romo in him. Romo in the fourth quarter.
Yo, Case Keenum gonna be in the NFL for a long time.
We ain't signing
for no reason. But see, we don't need Case Keenum.
Y'all can't find that. That's one thing I can say. I'm not worried about any quarterback y'all pick up or try to develop because John Elway, even though he was the great quarterback he is, he cannot develop a quarterback. The quarterback coaches are trash. If you look at all of them, Trevor Simeon's going to be great. He's going to look at trash. Paxton Lynch, first round, we're going to trade all this for trash. Case Keenum, trash.
Case Keenum is not trash.
You're right.
Case
He
Keenum
might be the
trash.
garbage man, but he not trash.
Case Keenum not trash, dog.
Right.
All right, you know.
Your team is middle of the pack at best. Your defense isn't what they were.
Bro, we won the Super Bowl with a Peyton Manning that was hurt throughout the year.
Congratulations, but we're not going off what you did.
Yeah, but I'm saying we'll do it again.
This year.
We'll do it again.
No, you won't.
We don't need.
No, you won't.
We just need Case Keenum to put up points. We'll stop you.
That's the thing.
You're relying on Case Keenum. We'll stop you. You're relying on.
Do you hear that?
Is he not putting up points? Did he put up points?
Why did Minnesota get rid of him? Because they couldn't rely on Case Keenum.
What you mean they couldn't rely? He took them all the way to the playoffs.
The defense took them to the
And it
playoffs.
was
We saw an outlier season. We saw Case Keenum get the Minnesota Vikings to the NFC Championship games when they had a historically good defense, especially on third down.
and it was one of the top seeded teams.
Look at the receivers. Thielen.
Thielen what?
Thielen's a dog. Diggs is a dog.
Okay.
They had two 1,000-yard receivers, guys that can make plays all over the field.
Yeah.
Rudolph is a dog. He had dogs in the backfield.
Okay, and
y'all don't have that.
And who don't have that? DT? Emmanuel Sanders?
They're not them.
Man, they're better than them.
No, they're not. No, they're
Yo,
not.
the only one that probably can ball with them is Diggs.
Are you serious? Yeah.
Thielen's okay. I'll give him that. He's a good possession receiver, but
Watch this. DT drops the ball way too much.
man, get out of here.
Are you serious?
DT gonna ball.
DT is probably
Still gonna
top
put up
5 in
points.
the. And since he's been in the league, every year he's been top 5 in drops.
Top 5 in drops, and he's still been putting up yards, 1,000-yard seasons. More than what I can say about Des Bryant that y'all bet all y'all money on.
Des Bryant in that span, that was great. He was better receiver than.
He was better than who? DT goes off. DT is ball. He's still balling.
DT
He's gonna ball this year.
On his best years, he puts up like 1,100 yards. If that's balling, then great. Great. Do you know Des Bryant still lead the league? And he ain't even played in 4 games this year.
Des Bryant
He
lead
still
the
lead the
league
league
in what?
in touchdown. I think it's now Gronk just because of Gronk the last game. I think it's Gronk. Des Bryant. You know DC down there somewhere. He down there. You know why? Because Denver can't find a quarterback, and Denver never will find a quarterback as long as Elway's taking charge.
You've heard of people calling people the quarterback whisperer. John Elway is officially the quarterback wastelander because all he does is get quarterbacks after the fact or who are no good. For a guy who was so great as a quarterback and won 2 Super Bowls, I just don't understand where he's going here. Flacco, the last 5 years in the NFL, Greg Jennings, worst quarterback rating in the league. Never made a Pro Bowl. John Elway has swung and missed over and over and over. And Simeon and Paxton Lynch and Brock Osweiler. Didn't he have him twice? I mean, he didn't even realize he took him and then got rid of him and then got him back.
Right.
Twice.
So when we make it to the playoffs and y'all don't, because y'all not gonna make it out that division.
Then I said we can put something on that.
What are we gonna put it on? Y'all making it out division?
Both of us we got a better chance than y'all do. We got a better chance than y'all do. If you look at the division,
you're crazy.
Here we go. First weekend of the NFL playoffs. Seattle, a 5 seed, will face Dallas, a 4 seed. Seattle is going to go to Dallas, and Dallas is going to win that hard-fought, low-scoring football game by 4 to 7 points.
Right. We'll beat for sure. We're gonna beat Kansas City.
no.
The next time we play them, we'll beat them.
Where's it gonna be?
We're a defensive team.
Where's it
bro.
gonna be?
I think KC.
Oh no, I definitely think put something on that. Nope.
Man, you're crazy as hell. We're gonna beat them in KC.
In KC,
We didn't go in there and beat them before.
not this team. Mahomes is looking like they already said Mahomes is going to the Hall of Fame.
Mahomes is playing ball. He in the zone. But trust me, it ain't going.
It's not gonna be y'all to bring him out the zone.
Yo, he's gonna get
it's gonna
hit.
be a team that no one
Yo,
expects.
he's gonna get hit. They are hunting for that man right now.
Mahomes don't care about getting hit.
Okay, cool.
Mahomes is like
You
Brett
sound
Favre.
crazy. It's the NFL.
It don't
Everybody
matter.
care about
It don't
getting
matter.
hit.
And watch him get up and laugh. Watch him get up and laugh.
Everybody
Watch him
care
get up and
about
laugh.
getting
As
hit.
he's throwing a touchdown, he gonna touchdown.
He gonna put it in.
Yeah, he sure is.
He a baller. He gonna put it in. I'll give him that.
He sure is.
But it's gonna slow
And
down.
guess what? Guess what? Can y'all go touchdown for touchdown with them?
Yeah, we'll go touchdown for touchdown. We just did. What you mean?
In KC?
In Denver.
In KC, will you do that?
Yeah.
See, what it's gonna come down to. What it's gonna come down to.
Bro, we beat them before in KC plenty. I think we beat them last year in KC.
It's not. That was with Alex Smith. That was with Alex Smith.
I don't care. Patrick Mahomes.
Didn't you just
too.
say Alex Smith was a dog? Didn't you just say, Alex Smith, Alex Smith,
Alex Smith is-
now y'all beat him.
Alex Smith is cool.
Now he's just cool.
The Redskins is gonna win y'all division. If not the Eagles.
The Eagles won't.
Just gotta bounce back there.
The Eagles won't repeat. I want to tell you why.
Yeah, man.
Because everyone, what team has repeated? You name a team that's repeated going.
They might not repeat it in the Super Bowl, but
They're
they'll
going to go into the playoffs.
Yo, Carson Wentz is back.
He's
said what
back
you
for
want.
how long? I don't wish nothing bad on the man, but he has to wear that brace for the rest of his life. And this is his first year back.
He good.
It's his injury.
He good. They protecting quarterbacks.
No,
Nah.
you know what Carson said? I'm good. He said I'm good. Let me run. They open the playbook for him. They gonna start running. Run that read option. And guess what? The defensive end gonna start crashing down and hitting him just because.
See,
and it's only gonna take one of them things.
Man, you sound crazy as hell.
Are you serious?
We have breaking news. NFL Network is reporting Carson Wentz is not expected to play on Sunday against the Rams because of a back injury. And depending on test results, Wentz could sit out the rest of the season.
Number one rated quarterback. He was the number one quarterback last year. Number one, even better than Dak.
Okay.
He was number one quarterback last year until he was hurt.
Dak
That was
had a better
solidified.
QBR even during that time.
Man, I don't care what
Dak's
you say.
QBR over this whole
wasn't
time is
winning.
better.
I don't care about
Dak's
no,
winning
he
percentage
wasn't
over this
winning.
time is
He wasn't
better.
winning.
Dak's winning percentage over that time is better.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Back it up.
13-3 the first year, 9-7 the second year. What did Carson go the first year?
The Eagles went.
The first year Carson started, and the games that he started, because he started from get-go.
The Eagles.
The Eagles went what? The Eagles went low.
The Eagles just was undefeated the whole last year. What are you
They
talking
wasn't
about?
undefeated last year.
What are you talking about? They got like 3 losses last year out of the whole year.
Okay, so the year before.
What's this man talking about?
The year before, were they better than 9-7? If they were not better than 9-7, then Dak Prescott has a better winning percentage than Carson Wentz, and they were not better than 9-7 that year.
Y'all went 9-7. They just went 13-3 or
I
something
mean, the
like
year
that.
before. We're not talking about last year. We're talking about the previous 2 years.
Yo, they
That's
went
what you just said.
13-3. I know his QBR is not better than him.
I'm talking about
Just
Carson's
saying,
first
13-3.
season starting.
13-3.
Carson's first season
13
starting.
wins and 3 losses.
That was last year. Carson's first season starting. No. You forget they've been in the league for more than that. This is their 3rd year in the league. This is their 3rd year.
Yeah, that's what
He
I'm
got
saying.
hurt his 2nd year. That was last year. What about his first year? What did he do his first year? You don't even want to remember that. People want to forget that. People stop thinking about he was terrible.
It wasn't a terrible year for him.
It was.
It was a rookie year.
Oh, but look at Dak's rookie year. You want to talk about
That went off.
Yeah.
He also had Dez Bryant and Zeke.
But they
and
trapped.
Flay.
You didn't say that. Look at Des. He's still in the street.
He still,
But he was a dog
He
then.
still draws attention. Anybody who gets Dez Bryant on their team draws attention.
Why? He can't
draws
separate.
attention. He can play ball.
He's right there with DT. We'll make the playoffs before you do.
You're not gonna make it the playoffs.
Right.
Y'all not making it the playoffs.
Even with all.
We'll make it.
even with-
We'll
even
beat
with-
Oakland and we'll beat the Chargers.
But you're
And
not.
then we'll bounce back and beat Kansas City. We could beat everybody in
You
our
know what?
division.
And that's the crazy thing. You probably could.
Y'all
The
can't
Chiefs. The Chiefs. I don't think you beat the Chiefs again. But the other everybody, I think you probably could. Your problem's gonna be outside the division. I don't think you're gonna be able to. You might even go 6-10, having the rest of those being division wins, but it's still 6-10.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're not gonna go like that. So I'm not even worried about that. We're not. This ain't last year.
Right.
This is a whole new year.
Dallas isn't worried about the Redskins.
We putting up
We
points.
already beat the Giants. The Giants don't even know what they're
Yo,
doing.
y'all not
yet.
gonna run on the Redskins. They got 2 big boys from Alabama up front,
They talking about Deron Payne and
and they're big.
Oh,
And they
I
play
know,
ball.
but I don't like them. I like
Okay,
them.
cool.
I like them.
So I just want you to know. So all that running that you're doing, you're gonna have to find something else to do when you play them, because you can't just keep doing that. Especially not against when you're playing against your
That's when they
division.
want to play action. Oh.
Ain't nobody trying to go across.
Across the what?
Swear
Their linebackers are terrible, and Swearger can't cover. Swearger is not a cover safety.
Swears to
He
made that
smacks.
motherfucking pop.
He smacks. I give him that. I give him that. Redskins, they overrated.
Man, you crazy.
They have no. They have Josh Norman and who? Nobody.
Josh Norman and
I want to say Breland, but Breland gone.
I'm trying to figure out how y'all gonna stop AP though. You say he's not what? AP's not what?
First off, we don't give up no rushing yards like that, and we don't give up no passing yards like
Will
that.
that game.
No, we won't. No, we won't. No, we won't. You know why I know we're not going to? Because we're gonna come out hot. We're gonna come out and put some points up. Everybody gonna think we're just gonna run the ball. We're gonna throw the ball to Savon Austin deep, Bryce Butler deep. It's gonna be something like that deep. We're gonna get the early touchdown.
In 3.5 games is just 24 yards. Hand off to Elliott. Good cutback into Washington territory. Toss to Elliott. Dallas spreads him out a bit. They fake the run. The pass is caught. Cooper off to the races for the touchdown. Have a chance to kind of knock Dallas out, so to speak. Prescott throws over the middle. Pass is caught by Cooper. Breaks loose. No flags on the field. Cooper inside the 10.
You gonna get that? Okay.
You know, think about it. And then Alex is gonna come out and he's gonna try to counter it. He's gonna give
AP gonna put up points.
AP and they're gonna throw the ball.
He gonna put up points. He plays ball.
And that's exactly what it is.
He plays ball.
It's gonna be a point game, right? It's gonna be a high-scoring game.
No, y'all can't score points like that.
AP is not gonna be a part of the game after the second half.
All they gotta do, the only way to beat the Cowboys, all you gotta do is put up points. Just be honest with you.
Oh, put the ball in Dak's hands?
No, I'm just saying to beat them.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is put up points.
Well, that to beat anybody, you gotta put up points.
No, you can put the ball in Dak's hand, and Dak's not gonna win you a game.
And you know what's funny?
Not right now.
Everyone seems to think that.
If
you look at his history, when he played the biggest teams,
he don't have the threats to win a game.
He makes the threats.
I'm not saying he can't win a game,
and he's gonna use his legs.
He
makes
the
things
threats.
He can't throw.
Man, how much can you depend on that? How much can y'all depend on that? Like, bro, this is a whole different. This NFL is changing, bro.
Prescott, pressure from Vernon, spins away, looking, throwing, going end zone.
That's a touch.
Oh my goodness!
What an effort by Cole Beasley. Knee right there. Catching the football. Possession, he's got it. What a catch.
Review, the receiver got a knee down and maintained control of the ball. Therefore, we have a touchdown. On the fake. Prescott on the roll. Pressure coming. Throws. Caught for 2.
I agree. We need more weapons around. I agree. But for this year, for what they're asking him to do,
it's not gonna get done.
What they're asking him to do, we can work around it. They're asking Zeke to do so much more, right? And because they're asking Zeke, that's why they're bringing more people in the box. It's gonna open it up for the outside. It's gonna open it up for Cole Beasley. Beasley is a dog. Do you know what the big thing is? People are doubling Beasley right now.
Beasley.
People are doubling Beasley.
I know that little blonde little boy is scared to go across the motherfucking middle.
He lives across the middle. Beasley lives across the middle.
6. What a hit by Bryce. He in with a first down. Well, it's a great route by Cole Beasley off the line of scrimmage. It's a big hit.
Deep dropping and throws, and that is off the call right now. Man, what a shot.
Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
He came in pretty optimistic, even with the changes. I think he was excited about a lot of these young players. It's going to have a different order than they were ready to in this game. There's Beasley, he gets dumped to the 2.
Okay.
He lives across the middle.
Bro, I don't know if y'all gonna be
Who? We already beat the Giants. The Giants have the best defense in the league.
The best defense?
Not in the league, I'm sorry. In our division, aside from Philly. You know what? No, because the Cowboys defense is better than theirs. I say the Cowboys defense rivals Philadelphia's defense right now, with the exception of safety, and we're still looking at what to do. But Xavier Woods is back, and that's why we didn't go out and get Earl Thomas, because Xavier Woods is a dog. People just don't know about him yet. Just like they know about Woozier. And Woozier is like top 5. He don't allow stuff like that. Yeah, he don't. And you already know about Byron Jones. Byron Jones is a dog. And we got Chris Richard over from Seattle. We already run the same kind of defense. So him, it's a match with him and Monty. Oh, that sounds like Madden right there.
I don't even know none of the people that you just told me
You
about.
don't need to. You know what?
Only Dallas fans know. I don't know. I don't even know any of the people.
Look up
that
the
you just
defense.
said.
Look at Dallas' defense.
Yeah,
Look at our defense in comparison to yours.
The Dallas defense doesn't fear anybody. No, I mean, doesn't bring any fear to anybody.
Right now, this because people still don't know. People are still sleeping. People are still hesitant
They
to believe.
sleep, Mom.
They still hesitant to believe.
The whole world sleep.
Let them sleep. Let them sleep.
Stephen A., are the Cowboys legitimate Super Bowl contenders?
Me personally, I think they are. I'm going to tell you why I think they are. They were in the playoffs last year. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking their defense has shown that they're legit and they're here to stay for a little while.
Let them sleep. Let them sleep.
You banging on the defense, bro. That don't even sound like a champion. Name them people again.
Are you serious?
That ain't no championship defense right there.
Do you want me to name? You want me to go through our defense?
That's not a champ. I don't care. You can go through whoever you want.
Our defense is,
You don't
our
have no
defense is more
championship
stacked than
defense.
yours. That's the part that's blowing
Your
me.
defense is more stacked than who?
You have Von
Our
Miller.
defensive line is better than yours.
No, it's not.
They have more sacks than y'all, and I assure that. Von Miller alone has more sacks than probably your whole defensive line.
Watch this.
Yeah.
You
Watch
better get your
this.
feelings hurt. You better get your
Watch
feelings hurt.
this. You gonna have to prove that, because I know he got more sacks than your whole defense.
You was like, oh.
You're crazy. Your defense is better than ours. Come on, man. Let's be serious. Your defense is better than Dallas' defense is better than Denver's defense. Let's be serious. Let's be serious. We're being serious, bro.
Let's look it up. But
Not bad. We probably got more picks than y'all too, for sure. So
fumbles, interceptions. Let's see. Denver is sitting all the way down there at number 26.
Where's Dallas?
All the way down there at number 26. Let me look. Dallas is respectable 21.
That's respectable.
It's more respectable than 26. It's more respectable than 26. Let's
Sacks.
Sacks.
Because you keep avoiding the sacks. Y'all don't have more sacks than us.
Now, I believe earlier in the conversation I told you Dallas is like the top. Now, earlier in the conversation, we named the bad man when we talked about him. You said, we don't even understand why this man got rid of him. We were talking about Khalil Mack. Now, since Khalil Mack has gone to the Bears, he's elevated an already top 10 defense. Because before he was there, they were top 10. He's there now. Now they're 1. Do you know who's number 2? Do you know who's number 2?
Denver.
You're
Denver.
close. It starts with a D. Dallas. Oh, let's take it to the tail of the tape. Where's Denver? I don't even see it. I gotta look all the way down. Oh, number 18. I gotta keep looking down. I gotta keep scrolling. And it's a big phone, so I gotta scroll. But you wanna go ahead and see? Give me this. Like I said, that Dallas defense gets slept on.
Y'all still not better than us.
It says we have 4.5 at home. We have 2.5 away. That's what that was.
No, and we had 3. So what's all together? Look at you, man. You know how to figure it out. You think you slick. You know how to figure it out to make it look like down.
I'm just reading what's in front of me. You saw the same thing
Man, I want all the sacks together.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's how many sacks we average a game. That's what that was. That's why we're sitting number 2.
All right, so what's it?
So if you put that over 4 games, 3.5 and 3.5 is what? 7. That means 14 sacks is what we've gotten. We've gotten 14 sacks in these 4 games.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all was sitting back there because it wasn't 14.
Oh, y'all got 14.
Yeah, okay, so that was right. That's what we averaged a game. And y'all got how many? Go ahead and say it out loud. I know you don't want to.
9.
Oh, so Khalil Mack is doing, not Khalil Mack, Von Miller is doing what now?
Von Miller going on.
He must be the only one. He must be the only one. Because the rest of that team, it's a team game. I believe you said that your defensive line was better than our defensive line. And we got, each of our boys have something like 3.
Man, who y'all didn't play, bro?
Yeah, now it's like, but you were so confident earlier.
Hold on, let's go to offense real quick, though.
Oh, we was talking about the defense. We was talking about the defense.
We done with the defense.
Look at offense. Look at offense. Zeke is the #1 leading rusher.
You give him 40 freaking attempts a game.
He didn't even have 40 attempts. If you look at the last game when we played, who was before the Lions? Seattle. He had 15 carries.
Now let's go to the offense. So we talk about Case Keenum.
Talk about Case.
Denver, 15. Respectable. Dallas, 25. 25.
We had to scroll a little bit.
25. You want to see? Do I need to?
Nah. Now, you know what's funny now? You can keep saying this at a third, but you can go home on this ride home and you can think, damn, Dallas defense, they might be nice. They might be nice.
So y'all beat the Lions.
Are you serious? Look at their offense. Their quarterback throws the ball. Matt Stafford goes for 5,000 easy.
What about the offense? And then y'all lost to the Seahawks.
It's the Seahawks and it was in Seattle.
What you mean it's the Seahawks? Seahawks ain't got nobody. They worse than y'all.
They had Earl when we was playing them.
They had Earl.
And Earl was Earl was the reason.
One person stopped. One person beat you.
Wait, one person had 2 turnovers or 2 critical moments in the game. That's what one person did. I believe you know about one person messing up.
Oh, y'all beat the Giants. Yeah, I forgot y'all did week 2. That was early. Yeah, y'all probably lose to them later on.
No, we won't. The Giants are still losing. The Giants, I think they have 1 win.
Y'all are very beatable.
The Giants are 1-3.
Y'all are very beatable.
Right. The same argument that we said about us can be said about you. Defense is pretty good. Offense is I don't know. Quarterback is
Well, we beat the Seahawks in week 1.
Congratulations. What'd you do in week 2? What'd you do in week 3?
So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all beat the rest. We did our thing in week 2 and week 3. And y'all lost to the Panthers in week 1.
The Panthers?
Yeah, the Panthers who?
The Panthers who just came off a Super Bowl not too long ago.
We had a Super Bowl around that time too.
I understand that. The defense. The Panthers have been in a better position the last couple of years over the Broncos.
Because you got us fucked up. I don't know what you think we are.
What's your record? You said 2-2? 3-1?
No, we're 3-2. Excuse us.
We only played 4 games, so I don't know how you getting that. So something's not right.
Yeah, I'm tripping. We beat the Raiders. We already beat the Raiders.
That game don't even count.
It don't count. What you mean? They in our division. So just like y'all up on New York, we up on the Raiders.
They're not even the same team. New York is a better team than the Raiders.
New York is a better team than the Raiders?
Tell me they're not. Are you serious? That's what you won't even say because you know they.
That's a good argument.
It is.
We lost to the Ravens, so that was our only loss.
The Ravens have no offense.
Are we 2-2?
Joe Flacco was fearful for his job, and you lost to them. They have possession receivers, and you lost.
Y'all lost to Seahawks, and we beat them. So the only team that we both played.
Where did you play? Did you play Baltimore? You played at home.
I think we played Baltimore.
Because they played Seattle, and they had Russell Wilson. You forget. And they had Earl Thomas.
I don't care who they had. They ain't really got nobody. Their whole defense,
Baltimore doesn't have anybody.
Their whole defense is dismantled.
Baltimore doesn't have anybody. The whole offense is dismantled. The running back is he's pretty good. He's okay. The receiving core is meh at best.
Yeah, and y'all lost to them.
I'm talking about the Ravens.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, exactly. And y'all lost to them.
Ooh, the Ravens.
Joe Flacco was scared Lamar Jackson was gonna take his job.
The Ravens have a pretty good defense.
The defense is pretty good. The defense has always been pretty good. I'll give you that.
They have a pretty good defense.
Yeah, but the offense, how is that great defense? That Vaughn's defense you were talking about.
They got John Brown. They got
John Brown's number 2.
Huh?
John Brown's number 2 receiver at best.
A number 2 receiver.
Yeah.
Man, he's sleeping on John Brown.
So he can go in and be somebody's number 1?
He's underrated.
He can go in and be somebody's number 1.
I wouldn't put him at number 1.
So he's number 2. So
he's smaller and he's not a type of number 1. He's more like a slot guy, but
so he's not a number 1 receiver.
He play ball.
So like I said, he's not a number 1.
Is Edelman a number 1 receiver? Is Cole Beasley a number 1 receiver? No.
It's your schemes.
What you mean?
Their schemes they don't have number 1 receivers. No way. That's why they've been so trash. Let
me correct that.
They don't have a number 1.
Edelman will play number 1, but Cole Beasley's definitely not going on the outside playing ball.
No, but Cole Beasley also led the Cowboys with 77 catches.
Yeah, from the inside, from the slot.
He did some work on the outside.
Yeah, and I think John Brown put up more yards and touchdowns than him last year, though.
I got that one up. Did you know that Cole Beasley's 40 is like a 40? As he plays a vert. I'm sorry.
His vert's like a 40?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
He can get up. He can jump. They just don't put him on the outside. Anyways, I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, I'm getting out of here.